And the Artesia Bulldogs would do just that, extending their state record of titles to now 32, thanks to today's revenge win against the top-ranked Roswell Coyotes. But after winning 4 games in 4 days to claim a Mountain West tournament title, the Lobos now know that they can beat anybody in the country. And they didn't come to Memphis just to walk, they came to dance. Milam's success has not only drawn the attention of college scouts, but also Major League Baseball, as he is ranked as a top 100 prospect for the 2023 draft. Yeah, you could say that the Lobos are clicking at the right time. Tonight marks a 5th straight win for this team by double digits inside of Mountain West play, and tonight's 34-point margin of victory is the highest for this program since 2012. It's UFC Fight Night, and Holly Holm is currently entering the octagon for the first time since March. The Preacher's Daughter is headlining this card against Brazilian fighter Mayra Bueno Silva. Thanks, Fan. Yep, this week's Game of the Week features a District 1 matchup between Cleveland and Volcano Vista. Now, the Storm have gotten the better of this district rivalry every year since 2019. Once again, the third quarter proving to be costly for the Lobos, as they would give up 24 points during the period during a stretch of 31 unanswered by San Jose State. This now a recurring problem for the team as they look to find an answer to their second half struggles.
I love jiu-jitsu. It's like a puzzle you can never figure out, you know. It grows, and the more you learn, the more you just make it interesting.
Fighting out of One Jiu-Jitsu in Rio Rancho, A.B. Gonzalez recently competed in the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation World Championships, where he took home a gold medal for a second world title.
My bracket this year, they were pretty tough opponents. I beat a Inoki champion from last year and Gi champion from last year. So it's a big learning experience. Like, oh, wow, you see so much, you learn. Like, I learned so much when I went to that last one, what I need to do, what not to do, and make myself better when I go to the next one. But of course, they're preparing for that as well.
Gonzalez has lofty goals for his career as he continues to climb the ranks, as well as for his family. His wife and kids also compete, and they say that watching him win on the world stage has been an inspiration for their own combat journeys.
It's cool because I do them too, and it's just seeing like what I could just learn off of him.
It's awesome just knowing that like my family, like we're united. You know, we are every night we're here in the gym, we're on the mat together as a family.
His jiu-jitsu family continues to grow as he also runs a kids program at the gym, and he says that it's important to teach the next generation how to stand up for themselves and not back down.
We got over 40 kids now, and small school, but they're an actively growing school.
We're definitely proud of him and the work he puts in, the dedication to this gym and to our family, and just to the sport of jiu-jitsu here in New Mexico.
I mean, it was a machine, man. He created an absolute machine.
It was just a fun time of your life, and we got to be the best football team in America back then.
From 1984 to 1990, the Animas Panthers went on a historic streak of 7 consecutive state championships. That's thanks to a 72-game unbeaten streak, including 69 consecutive wins. At the time, that was the longest streak in America, and that's thanks to a culture created by head coach Billy Henson.
If you could play, you played. I mean, it didn't matter what grade you were in or how big you were, what age. If you could play, you got put on the field.
You know, if you weren't on the football team, you were a manager. You know, you were equipment guy. Yeah, everybody was involved, and drill after drill after drill after drill to perfection. I mean, everybody was dialed in.
Not only was the community around Animas bought in, but the Panthers' dominance gained the attention of national news outlets such as Life magazine.
When teams see success, you know, you got the common population wants to go against them. It seemed like we had such a community, people were vying for our victories.
We would go to an away game, and the away side of the stands would be completely full. I mean, people would drive 6 hours to go watch us play, and people from Texas knew we were playing. They'd come over from Midland, Odessa, and they'd heard about it.
Now, these kids weren't the biggest or the strongest, but rather a group of unique individuals from a small mining town who only knew how to win.
So we're just a bunch of farm kids and copper mining kids, and it's like you see these movies about Friday Night Lights and that one in California. It's like, I wonder if they ever did a movie about Animas, what it would be like.
Now, over 30 years after that streak, the impact of those Animas teams resonates more than ever before.
You're just a kid playing football, having fun, and I mean, we didn't really realize how big a deal it was till you're grown. And then you look back on it and go, man, that was a pretty big deal.
To be part of it was phenomenal. You know, everlasting through my professional career, through friendships, through everything.